This is AI. This is AI. This is AI.
Hi, coming back in. I had to get some work done after looking at all those beautiful waterfalls. I noticed that I had a couple of reminders, and so I jumped right into my Now mobile app here, trying to figure out what I need to focus on. NowAssist did the job for me. It's already surfaced a bunch of the actions I need to take, which is a great shortcut for me because I know exactly what needs to be knocked out. For example, my password's about to expire, so let me get that changed. Note that it's my Okta password that's expiring, so this is an example for all of y'all to see where ServiceNow is actually talking to a back-end system, and I'm able to do all the work I need to do right here in the Now mobile app. So, yeah, we don't want to lose any time. We don't want to talk to IT rather. So let's go ahead and get it updated. Great. So it's going to walk me through the process. I'm going to put in a nice password. This is AI. And we got to repeat it a second time. Now nobody go steal my credentials and log in as me. This is I'm going to change it as soon as we get done with this. All right, so the password was changed. That was easy, right? I typed it in twice, and here we go. Now another nice thing is I also had been putting aside the security training that was due, and the system went ahead and realized that. But then more importantly, it also went and found out that I'm an outlier. 92% of the people in my office have already knocked it out. So I really need to get this knocked out. Also, I don't know what days I have available, but NowAssist does because it can look at my calendar for me. So it found a slot on Thursday the 15th at 2. Am I going to book that slot? Absolutely I am. So let's go ahead and get that knocked out here. Actually, I clicked no on accident, but that's okay. It pulls up my calendar and it's going to find a slot that does work. I'm just going to go ahead and pick that 2 o'clock slot because we know that that was working before. And obviously we want to do PM. And there we go. So now it's booked. The other thing that's nice is it automatically surfaced some training for me. And this is training that will help me get ready for the security training that I do have to consume. So I can actually get trained. I can work through my training a little bit faster before my training happens. And I like here that it's given me a little reminder from our security team that most of the successful cyber attacks come from human error. So there you go. I set my password, I got signed up for training, and I got a little video that I can watch here in the car on the way back to the next waterfall. So to me, this is what AI is all about.
This is AI. This is AI.
All right, that was a good afternoon. We're back. I was checking in, and as I mentioned earlier, I got my password changed, but I also recognize I've got a couple of more notifications. I do have a team that I support as a manager, so one of the things that's great about the Now mobile app is that I've got a digest that kind of collects all the information I need to know. So let's go check it out and see what's going on with the team that I need to catch up on, because I don't want to come back into the office on Monday and have a bunch of work to do. So I got a new hire, Kirk, and he started onboarding this week, but it looks like based on my integration with Workday that somehow we screwed up the job code. So let's go ahead and fix this. Now, I don't log into Workday very often, which is probably why this job code was set incorrectly. So what's easier for me is to just stick with the mobile app and let this AI engine help this for me. So what we want to do is make them an enterprise sales rep, and we'll tell the system that. It'll go back in the back end, automatically updated the work day profile, and that was it. So that was really easy. Fixed that problem. And then Kirk probably needs to know, because I'm sure they recognized on their first day of work that their profile looked wrong. So let's go ahead and send him a message. Now, here we're a Teams shop, and so what I want to do is actually send that chat to him in Teams. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up real quick, send him a quick note, and there we go. So now Kirk knows that we fixed all of this for him, and he should be good to go. So the other thing that the AI engine noticed, fortunately for me, so I'm not going to get in trouble myself, is that I have some team members that are a little bit over on their T&E. So here's the list of folks that are over maximum allowable expenses. So AI suggests that maybe we put another approval step in, and that way anything that is spent over 6,000, we automatically send up to a VP for approval. I think that's a great idea, actually. So let's go ahead and say yes to that and see how it's going to process this for me. Again, I don't know exactly where I'd even put that approval process in. So this way, it's able to automatically reach into Concur, create approval workflow, add it in there, and now it's done. Now, I don't want anybody to go submit their next expense or go to try to get something approved that's over 6,000. So let's go ahead and send an email out to the team. So again, it's going to go ahead and craft this email to everybody. Hey guys, just so you know, travel and expense has been revised. So now everybody knows. I'm going to send that to them, and that'll be good. So jump back over. Anything else that we need to work on today? I don't think so. So I think we're all wrapped up. So here we go. Back to the waterfalls once more.
This is AI.
It's Monday morning. Back in the office, refreshed from a weekend in nature. Those waterfalls were amazing. So I've got a big meeting coming up today. So the first place I'm going to go, obviously NowAssist within my ServiceNow app. And you can see there this investment use case that we've got. And it's related to this meeting that I have coming up with Solana. So just some quick overview on the account that I pulled out of CRM just as a reminder. They're trying to get better financial security for their employees by giving them various options. But NowAssist also came up with some suggestions based on what it's reviewing. So let's go ahead and go see what those suggestions are. So back into NowAssist we go. It looks like they're going to fall short of the KPI adoption that they had set. So let's take a quick look and see what that means. How far short are they going to be? What's the impact here? So AI is in the background doing an analysis based on some of the KPIs that we had set and defined with them in some of our earlier conversations. And it looked like they expected to have about half of the employees sign up, but they're only at about 20%, which is short. Also, we see some cases that were opened. So maybe those are related. Let's go see if there's a summary of these cases that might highlight something that we can work on here. So NowAssist is going in, it's reading all through the cases, it's creating a summary for me, so I don't have to go do the research on my own. It's doing it right here for me. And it turns out that there's a bunch of confusion about the sign-up process. Okay, well that's easy. We can fix that, right? Let's, instead of me trying to come up with a fix, why don't we see if NowAssist can generate something for us? And it did. Real simple. We can send out an email and some informational emails and make sure that everybody's up to date. So, in fact, it's even offering to create a PowerPoint presentation for me so that I can shortcut the process of notifying my stakeholders, because we really want to make sure they're hitting that KPI that we had defined. So now, if you click this link here, what's going to happen is it's automatically going to generate and show a incredible PowerPoint for me based on the normal template that we use. Highlight some of the issues they have with the current program, some of the reasons that we found for why that is, and then more importantly, what we've devised as solutions in order to get that up, even to the point where we're talking about automating enrollment and then monitoring that contribution. So great. I've already got most of the work done here. I may edit a couple of words or a couple of phrases so it sounds like me, but NowAssist saved me a ton of time. So back to work today on Monday.